Adventure Camp sub-theme for the LEGO Friends line. This is the biggest set of the theme, the Adventure Camp Treehouse. Thank you very much to LEGO for sending this to me. It's very, very appreciated. Look at all the characters we have in here. Jonathan Paisley's dad, I think, is like the camp counselor, or camp leader. Is the counselor like the older helpers? I don't know how these sort of camps work. They don't exist here in Australia. It's too hot. Yeah, anyway, but we do have adventure campy kind of things, but not long term. Anyway, I'm babbling. So there are collectibles, and I'm a completionist, so I'm going to need all of these. So we're going to collect these two in this set, but the other ones are in the other sets in this theme. Of course, we're going to be building them all. But look at what I discovered. It's a whole new box style. So we're not ripping the box to open it anymore. You just kind of snip along the word! Sticky tape, that's it. All right, so yeah, okay, so and then you lift the top off. So biggest set in the theme. So there are 1,128 pieces in here. It's $200 in Australia, 11 bags. We've got another bag full of big randomy kind of stuff. They're not random, you need them in the build, so that's exactly the opposite of what random is. We have got 3 instruction books, a sheet full of stickers that are going to add so many fantastic details to this, and 3 books. I think I mentioned that. Yeah, 3 books. All right, so we are ready to go. If I can just get my brain into order. I don't need it in order. We're just going to have fun. All right, so we have got Jonathan, who's Paisley's dad. He has got brand new print on for boots. He's got high top boots, which is smart, or kind of like hiking boots, and some cargo pants, which we haven't seen for a little while. It's nice to see them back again. He's got a printed torso in a brand new print, which has got the camp logo, the Adventure Camp logo on one side, and he's got a whistle. He's got his, did I mention he was Paisley's dad? I never remember what I've mentioned, what I've had to go back and edit out. Anyway, Paisley's dad, which surprises me that Paisley or her little sister, who's looking after her little sister while they're off on this camp? So many questions, but Paisley will be in one of the other sets, and he has got a brand new printed tile, which is like a trail mix bar, nom nom nom, you know, protein on the trail, a bit of quick energy, and obviously it's very important to stay hydrated when you're out hiking. I think I got all the information in there. So yeah, Jonathan, he's ready to be the camp leader. We also have got 3 life vests included in this bag, because there are some water sports in this one, though. The whole premise of this is not really the water sports, but there's a little bit of water sports. There's a whole set that's actually themed around the water sports. I said water sports too many times. Now we've got Aaliyah. Aaliyah has got a brand new colour scheme for this little shorts piece. So white socks need another coat of paint for the white so that they're nice and bright. But however, they probably would be a bit dingy by now. Her top has got obviously the same camp logo on it, but it's a different style to Jonathan's, who we've already seen. And she's got a belt with a little heart buckle on it. The designers always they sneak a little heart into these sets. Just fun. Oh, maybe more than that, but there's always a heart in here. They're not always blatant, but they're always there. I love that. Okay, so we've got Aaliyah. She's also got a trail mix bar. Is a trail mix bar the right name? Like, it's a granola bar. A bar with cereals and nuts and all sorts of things that are going to give you a quick hit of energy. Okay, so they are ready to hike. They're the ones who actually come in the first bag, but we're getting the rest of them out. So we can have a look at all of them at the beginning. This look like Leanne's pants, but they are not. In this case, they have been given to Ollie, or he has raided her. I love this. Ollie's raided her wardrobe. Ollie's got a little denim-y vest kind of thing over his shirt, but I don't know what's happening where there's like kind of a little badge emblem on the side. His appears to be either, I don't know if it's a misprint or whether it's just been, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that little badgy bit that's supposed to be on the side of his denim-y vest thing. Confusing for me because, yeah, I can't even kind of figure out what it was supposed to be. Yeah, anyway, I'll move on. He has also got his hat with hair, the beanie combo, which is so cute. It's so not Ollie's style, but I feel as though he needs it to keep his hair under control when he's out here camping. And he's also got an alternate facial expression, which is the best. Look at it. He has come a cropper somewhere, had a tumble, and wait till we put it on because you don't really notice it till it's on, but his glasses are actually askew. So they're sitting sideways on his nose. So he has fallen down somewhere. I mean, obviously, this is the high ropes course, but those 2 little badges were high ropes and bug collecting. So, yeah, he's had a bit of an accident. I'm going to assume he's going to have soldiered on. He's going to got up, picked himself up, dusted himself up, but I love the facial expression. He's got choices. And we've got another secondary character, brand new pants print. Love the fact that we've got high white socks on this with the orange high tops. Also, it means that you can put these pants with any skin tone on the top, which is really, really useful because we have so many skin tones now. look, even this top is different too. It's a sleeveless version with the camp logo in the middle. I love this camp logo so much. I love the whole color scheme for this. And this is Jamila. We saw Jamila in the hamster set. I love her. I just love her. I love her character altogether. I love all the little freckles she has all over her face. Love everything. Everything. I have no idea what her character's supposed to be like in the actual show. Hopefully she's not really mean. But I love her character in a mini doll. She's over here just consoling Ollie a little bit. Look at him. He looks a bit dazed. We've also got Leo. We've seen Leo's pants before. He's got his own version, once again, of the camp t-shirt with little turquoise sleeves. So good. Oh, I love this. I love it. I love that it doesn't just been copy-pasted all the way through. I just threw his head at Jonathan, but Jonathan's fine because he's the camp leader. He's resilient. Do you know, Leo has also got an alternate face too. So we get 2 alternate expressions in this, and his is just absolutely stellar. It's gold. Look at it. That's so cartoony and perfect. So he's going to be having some challenges, obviously, in this set. Going to be facing some personal challenges, doing things that he wouldn't always. This is going to scare him absolutely witless. Oh, this is fun. I love it. Everyone's not always happy all the time, so having lots of different expressions, way past you. We've also got a brand new animal mold. Oh, I was a little bit excited, but it's a beaver. Check it out. The tail actually looks as though it could be used for a brick separator. It's got all those little ridges on it. Probably not. Probably use the teeth for a brick separator too. So we've got 2 of these new beaver characters, or new beaver molds in here. I don't know if they're individual characters. I'm going to call them Tom and Ted. Perfect. Actually, they probably pair off. There's also a squirrel and a couple more animals. We've got the little hedgehog slipper, the weird little flat hedgehog, which I adore, and the baby owl, which turned up in the Harry Potter sets recently. I thought I was going to have to buy one of them to get it, but I'm so glad it's been included in here. And I thought this is worth mentioning. This actually comes in one of the bags much later on, but I found it was getting the characters out. It's a bug jar, so it's for their bug collecting. On one side, you've got the little bugs flying around, and on the other side, you've got leaves and sticks, so you can actually see them through, or you can face it either way. That's cool. That is such a great, cool printed piece. And also have a printed piece with an actual bug on it. So many exclusively new bug pieces here. I love it. Printed pieces. We've got the granola and we've got the bug printed jar. These are so awesome. Okay, so Jamila, I need to stop and swallow. Stop stage and breathe. Okay, I had my breathe for now. I can keep going. Okay, so I've given Jamila these. They don't come until much, much later. I think the very last bag, but they're so cool. I thought they were worth getting out at the beginning. So we've got this whole cast of characters. It's going to be so much fun. Are you ready? Strap yourselves in. We're about to start building. So we have got a canoe, one of the big fancy canoes, and this is going to be seated out for 2 people. Actually, I think the water sports one includes the kayaks, so we only get 1 canoe here for the main treehouse. There's also like a little sleeping area. The tents, they're not really tents, it's called cozy cabins. They don't look cozy because there's a stink. Anyway, we'll look at them when we build them. I'm so keen to build these. So you can actually use these oars to attach to the character's hands with the yellow bits, or you can store them in here. There's also a little jumper stud inside the canoe that you can put a water bottle on, and we have got a label on here because it's canoe number 1. So if somebody leaves it out on the river, you know who was canoe number 1 allocated to. You didn't return your canoe. No mashed potatoes for you tonight. All right, so let's get Jonathan in here. He's going to be doing the back oar, and we can pop Aaliyah in the front. Actually, they can be, because these guys actually came in the first bag, so this is part of their story. So they've got their granola bars, they've got their oars, they're ready to go. Yeah, they can canoe somewhere and then go for a long hike back. Oh, hold on, who's going to carry the canoe? I didn't think that through. Never mind. The beavers will bring it back. They'll be soups useful. I think Bill and Ted. I'm going to call them Bill and Ted because we're going to have excellent adventures with them. All right, so we've started building. We've got a little watery section, got a pier going out to the water from the land. Over here in the land is a little hidden spot. So in here we've got a bit of a treasure. So we've got a faceted gem and a gold bullion coiny thing. It's an old treasure. So many hidden things in this build, so many interactive elements of fun things to find. I mean, Lego Friends sets are renowned for their details, which is why I love them so much, but it's also, this one kind of kicks the details out of the park. There are so many. Okay, so this looks like it's the entrance to the adventure camp. maybe? Or is it another section of the adventure camp? Or maybe this is where they're canoeing to from the main adventure camp over to this other little, like, wildernessy kind of bit. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want it to be. So next to our little entryway, we've got a pine tree using these new pieces. These are the double bunger ones, so that fills it up nice and quickly. They're hard on the fingers to put these on, though, so we'll just poke them all down. Yeah, I will smile through the pain. It's fine. I'm fine. My fingers got little calluses on them from all the Lego building. It's a good thing to have. Okay, so they've got over here, we can, I don't know. Maybe he's come around to pick Aaliyah up to take her to the camp. I don't know. Whatever. It's bag number 2. It can be whatever we want. We do what we want. That's what Lego's all about. So we're now building the main footprint for, actually there are 3 separate sections to this adventure camp treehouse, and we pop them all together. Look at this, we've got the little printed bug turning up over here, because part of the challenge of this set is to find the bugs. So it's a bug, it's your bug badge, getting your bug badge. It's all the scouts and stuff. It's really cute. So we've got another little outcroppy jetty thing here, so we can pull up at the main camp at this little jetty. Little watery whitey bits over in this corner. A strange red Technique piece, which is obviously blatantly bright and going to be covered under everything else, but we can tell it's there because it's really bright red. And this is going to be the beavers, Bill and Ted's habitat, their little dam. So look at that. So building up and over and around, a few little bits of green, and then we can install our beavers. Look how cute they are. They're just the best. They are just so derpy. I love them. Okay, bag number 3. Here we go. We're getting some mushrooms. Mushrooms are fun, but which ones are safe to eat? Well, we're going to find out later on, because I know I saw a sticker which had a checklist on which ones we can eat and which ones we can't. So we will make sure we pay really good attention to that, because yeah, the wrong mushroom, well, if you eat the wrong fungi, it will kill you. So yes, you don't mess about with fungi. They're called fung, but now I'm getting, yeah, I won't even finish this. I'll stop. I stopped. I self-moderated. I'm so proud. We've got a little chest of drawers here with a first aid kit in it, and on the top is a place to hold the first book, which has got, this is Aaliyah's book, so she has already earned her, well, high ropes climbing thing and her bug badge. That was hard. And on the top, we get, on the front, we get a sticker which shows us it's a little, you know, a little collector's book, and it's got a big A on it. It's got the Pegasus on the bottom. So we know that this is Aaliyah's. So Aaliyah has been working, like, overachieving super hard, making sure she gets this done before everybody else. But then she can help everyone else. So that's really cool. If they want help. Yeah, so we can actually store it over here. There's a spot to store it, or she can walk around holding it really proudly, which is what I would do. Go, look at my book, I've done the badges. Praise me. We've got a little runged ladder. That's hard to say. A ladder with rungs going up to the next level. Over here on this side, we've got a wall with a couple of little prongs there that we can hang the life vests on. So there's a place for everything. And then out the front here is a kind of a movable signposty thing. Let's let's change Ollie's face around yet, because at the moment we're just going to send him out looking for bugs while we keep building with the magnifying glass. I forgot to show you. There's a magnifying glass, comes in the end. But that's okay. So we have got our signpost to the canoeing area, and we've got our signpost to the campsite or the campfire. And you can actually angle these however you want them to go. So cool. All right, over here we've got some more little mushrooms. One's got the reddish orange cap, one's got a magenta cap, one's the little ones with a little brownie cap. Nice. And there was little pebbly stony kind of things around there too. This is looking so good. So we can bring, you can kind of, they're not intended to be attached, these 2 pieces. All right, we're up to bag number 4. So bag number 4 doesn't come with a character, so we're going to continue on with the building. So we're up on the 2nd level. You know, this whole thing is so nostalgic to me, which is weird, because I grew up in Australia. We don't have camps like this. We don't have these sort of animals, but all the books that I read when I was a teenager were, I don't know, the majority of them was, I really loved the Gordon Corman books, and they were set in Canada, so this just feels really Canadian to me. Is that strange? Okay, all right, so up here we have got a teeny tiny bed, this little teddy tucked in here. On the bed there are some acorns. This is such a cute detail. There's a little hidden house for the squirrel. So we've got a little squirrel picture on the wall. I feel as though that's a squirrel picture I should recognize. Why? I don't know. And on the bedside table, there's a plate with an acorn. This is adorable. So there's a tiny squirrel house hidden in here. This is so unexpected. It's kind of like the elves. It's a very elves detail, like the elves Lego theme. Oh, that's so cute. I've died. I did not expect that. All right, so we've got a little tiny house for the squirrel. That's why he was winking at us, because he knew he had a secret that we were going to be building his house. Oh my gosh. Okay, and out here we've got a balcony kind of section. Or the squirrel, I mean, this is the outside of the squirrel's house, right? So the squirrel's got the balcony section. He's going to have to put up with interlopers climbing up next to his house. Okay, all right. And over here is an uprighty kind of thing. Looks like this is going to come all the way up and be a support. Very clever for the next level. Yeah, nice. Ooh, this is very exciting. Oh, and bright red. So, whoa. This is like a transistor radio, an old-timey kind of stereo system. The colors in this are very retro, and I feel as though once again that radio is something I should be recognizing. There's something familiar about it. Anyway, we're up to bag number 5. If you're recognizing any of these things, let me know. I really need to find it from the designers what their intention was, because I feel like I'm missing something. You guys might know. All right, so we are up to the next bag. We're adding some stuff. It's stuff adding time. So what are we going to have up at the very top? Well, obviously, this is the highest part. So this is where our high ropes course is going to originate from. We're going to start up here, and we've got 2 little spaces here for helmets. Very clever. So we go in here with the hats without hair. So the hairless helmet look, but at least they're safe. Very cute little design with the open woodwork, open roundy bits. I like that. That keeps it not too blocky. I mean, they are blocks, it's Lego, but you know what I mean. And this here is a turny bit. This is designed to move. So we've got a little browny handly thing on the side, which just kind of looks like it belongs there because all the colors. This on the other side, something's gonna turn. Are we gonna wind something up? Cool, fun. Okay, all right, we've got a clip on the front, clips on the back. So many clips, which means we're going to have things we're going to be adding. And then on the front here, there's okay, so it's just a little safety doodle-acky, so you don't fall out while you're waiting to go on the high ropes. Actually, I don't think it is high ropes. Actually, I know what it is. We're going to find out, though. We'll build it. Let's do the rope first, because I remember seeing it on the picture at the front. The rope, no, we're doing the roof first. So the roof line, got a clip up here. So this clips in here, just nice little angled roof lines. Some more leaves with a bee. This one sticks out here. Just little token bits, because this is all built into a tree house, part of the trees. And this one goes up and out on this little branchy thing too. I love these new green branches. They make everything so much more interesting, much easier to integrate to, and you don't need as many parts as you used to make a nice big foliage area. Look at that. That's a lovely big overhanging shady branch. And this is, have I seen this little pointy flag signpost thing before? I don't think I have. So this is our sign for, this is where the high ropes area is, below this. So let's not do that yet. Let's find out what this is. This looks like it might be another, no, it's not another little reed in the watery section. This, okay, this is a swing? Is it a swing, or is it supposed to wind up? So this attaches up here to our windy section, and then you can go whippity-wappity with it like that. Yeah, it's a log swing. That looks really unsafe. So fun. Let's get Ollie on here. He might need the helmet. This is why he's got the face that he's got. That expression with his glasses all wonky. Actually, could be any number of things. But this is going to be the first thing that we're going to put him through, his first trial. Trial by swing. Let's go. Oh my gosh, look how fun that is. I don't know if Ollie's having fun, but I am. That's all that matters. That's so cool. Poor Ollie. We are totally going to put him outside of his comfort zone on this camp. It's good for him. It's character building. Yeah, okay. So I totally will have to pay for his psych bills later on in life, but it'll be worth it. So this is not actually high ropes course. This is a zipline. So we put this little doodle-acky thing here, and then they can hold on to it and they can zip down, because it's a zip line. Obviously, that's the only noise they can possibly make as they go down. A zip, woo! Or actually, if they say woo, then we have to call it a woo line. It's the law. All right, so who are we going to send down our woo line, our zip line? Let's get Aaliyah, who has already got her helmet on, ready to go. Maiden voyage, off you go. Zip. See? Perfect. That's, maybe you don't say zip as you go down. That's a little bit nuts, but anywho. Okay. Look how much fun. Look how much fun these characters are already having, apart from Ollie, but he'll learn to love it. It's going to be like a Stockholm Syndrome for him. He's gonna learn it. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. And if not, he's gonna learn what he doesn't love. People swinging him too hard on the swing. Okay, we are up to bag number 6. If you've seen their alternate expressions, fantastic. Actually, we get to see them again because this is the bag that Ollie comes in. So he's got his glasses knocked askew. He's come a cropper on some of these activities, I think, but he's soldiering on. I love it. He's got his water bottle. He's got his camera. Which at the moment is going to be really interesting with his glasses like they are. I just love getting these alternate expressions for the mini dolls. It's well overdue. And it also just adds so much character to their character. Makes them much more interesting as people. We're not just smiley all the time. We're not happy all the time. And if we are, then we are lying to ourselves. Okay, so yes, we have many emotions. We need to address them all. Okay, we have got our tree trunky things here with the stickers on them, which are really, really great graphics. Love them. Oh, we got mushrooms over in the corner and a little seat with the 2 little bubbles on them, which the mini doll butts actually fit nicely into. Also a board game. It looks a lot like Monopoly, which is the ultimate game for nobody's going to be talking to each other for the rest of the day. No. Does anybody actually like playing Monopoly? It just engenders so much anger when we play it as a family, except for the person who's winning. For everyone else, it's so frustrating. I don't know what it is about this game that it's hard to be gracious when you're playing it. Anyway, we've got a couple of little tree trunk seats with cute graphics on them. Nice. There's a couple of eyeballs sticking out of one of those stickers. Let's swap Ollie on here. Ollie can play with, I think, with Aaliyah. Is that gonna... I reckon there's gonna be fireworks with the 2 of them playing Monopoly. Don't you? I just imagine with their characters, because Aaliyah is a perfectionist, A-type, and Ollie is also very much, my way is the highway, let's do things this way. Yeah, fun. All right, we're up to bag number 7. I got so distracted by Monopoly. This is the bag with Jamila in it. We've got a purple water bottle for her, which is nice, matches her pants. I just love her version of the camp logo t-shirt. We're heading up on the next level. This is going to be on the same level as a little squirrel treehouse. So cute. Oh, okay. So we have got a trunk or like a storage box. Actually, this is supposed to be an esky. So in here, I think it's very good. It's very good for an esky. We got some fruit, and these things are little ice cubes, obviously, to keep everything cool. How awesome is that? So an esky, I don't think they've ever used the trunks like this before in Lego. It's such a great usage. And it took me a moment to figure out what was happening until I got to the little ice slices. Okay, we've got another tree trunky seat there with a compass on it, so we can just have a character sitting out here off on the edge. Got some upward facing roddy things to attach stuff to. And so this might be an exit. Like, I suppose all sides of this treehouse are exits. We've got a couple of walkie-talkies. Oh, there are so many details in this. There's so many interactive functions, so many playable features. I love it. Okay, we've got Jamila up here. I've popped her water bottle on top of the esky, and we're going to head up here, figuring out... Oh, I've got the wrong size square. There's 2 squares with the same color in this bag. Okay, but I figured it out. I feel smart. This is a climbing wall thing, but I have not spaced these out correctly. There we go. Now that'll work. So they can climb up to the next level. Lots of different ways to get to different levels in this. We've got ladders, little pokey up through the hole things. There's swings. There's so many fun things. And on this level, we have got a bookcase with books on there's a Rubik's Cube on there too. And sunscreen hidden behind there. I love how we're seeing sunscreen everywhere. So this is going to be the sleeping quarters. This is an amazing way to build sleeping bags. Look, so you've got the little tucky in bit and then the colour bit on the outside. This is very clever. I love the patterning on them too. This bright yellow one with the pine trees. That one's mine, though I hate camping, so I'm definitely not going to be sleeping in either of these. Thanks very much. Exposed to all the elements. Though it is undercover. It's going to get a little cover. So we've got a bookcase here that the ants have moved into because someone left their apple core up here. I wonder who that was. Ollie. Actually, yeah, no, I think it was Ollie. I'm going with Ollie. Let me know if you think of one of the other characters. Might have been more like personality-wise, might have been the ones to do that. This lantern is a cool little design. That's very, very neat. I feel as though I have actually seen that lantern style before. Maybe in one of the Frozen sets. I can picture the characters holding that, but it's such a good design. Okay, this is actually the staircase. Well, kind of. The log staircase up to the next level. So these are all movable, so you can actually angle them so that you can turn them into steps to go up. I mean, no handrail. There's no safety here, but there are helmets, so there is safety. All right, we're up to bag number 8, and there's lots of little branches to grab on the way down when you fall off. So, I mean, what else do you want? We're up on the very top level now. Oh, this is all so dangerous, but I love it. You gotta have a little bit of danger in your life. I love this cute little owl too so much. I'm so glad it's included in this set. I wanted it so badly, so I'm glad it's here. There's a telescope up here, and it's bright yellow, which I just love. Normally the telescopes are like grey or white. This one's yellow. I don't know why that brings me so much joy, apart from the fact that I love yellow, but it's so happy. I love it. Okay, this is our little overhang for the sleeping area. So, I mean, the weather's definitely going to get in there, but it's the idea of a bit of shelter. And you can flip it up. We can get the characters in here. Then we can hold them in with the cover. Okay, we need some tree. We're getting some really good tree. I mean, obviously it's Treehouse, so the tree is a definitive a feature of this whole thing. So interesting tree builds, which are not terribly tricky, but they look really, really cool. So this one goes over the little alley section, and then we have got differently leveled branchy things to pop our foliage on. So that one, oh yeah, that one goes inwards. We'll pop Jamila up here so that we can just see ratio-wise how this all works. So we've got some branches, a little acorn up here. There's food for all the creatures. Did you love the beavers that we saw in the first part of the build? They're so cute. I didn't see many comments on the beavers. Oh, I don't know. Do you guys love them? I think they're amazing. I love all the new animals that we're getting. So this foliage goes up here and this one goes out here, and that just fills this tree top out really, really nicely. All right, this now attaches onto our existing bit. People come flying off, but it's an adventure camp. They're having an adventure. Lucky that Ollie has got that expression, because he's definitely taken all the wax. Now, what happened? Yeah, okay, so this is where I forgot to press record on the camera, and I just built this little bit. So there's a little movable bit which is going to have a tree on it that is going to be standing upright, but you can choose to collapse it down over the water. And it's like the beavers have nommed it down. They've gnawed it down so they can add it to their dam. Or it could have just been a natural phenomenon. But I think the point that the beavers are there means that's why the tree's there. It's so good. It's such a great little interactive element. We got a net down here for catching falling ollies when I knock them off accidentally. So that's good. Safety. Lots of safety features integrated in here too. And this big kind of, whoa, this looks cool. So this is a bendy branch. Oh, this is, I think, for climbing across from one building to the other, and that's what the net's for, to catch you if you drop. So you could kind of hold on to the little thorny bits. It's very movable. Or it's a balancy kind of thing. So you could kind of walk across it, and there's Ollie. See, look, he's come a cropper. But you could go across and get into the sleeping area. I mean, a little bit of adrenaline. What happens if you have to get out in the middle of the night to go to the toilet? I mean, obviously you're going to have to go in the woods. I'm not looking forward to that descent out of the tree. Probably quicker just to go straight down. Okay, we're up to the next bag. It's Leo's turn. Leo is just the cutest thing, and Leo is out collecting mushrooms, and he has got a list on what mushrooms are good, which ones are edible, and which ones are going to cause you to not be alive anymore. So we've got 2 choices that are good and 1 that isn't so good, and he's just knocked poor Leah over with that. Let's pop her up over here. She can lick a few mushrooms, see how they go. Don't lick mushrooms. Okay, so we've got some more building to do now, and then we're going to check out Ollie's mushroom collecting abilities. So this is going to be the last building. This is going to go uppity up and then join into what we already have. Got a nice big whack of watery area out the front too. All of the slopes are so cool. This is I think it's a little pill bug or something like that, coming up digging up into the ground or in the sand. Pill bugs dig in the sand? I don't know. I obviously don't have my bug badge. Got some more bugs here down in the undergrowth. So they're down here working on decomposing all of the undergrowth. That's so awesome. And there's little clips over it, so they're going to be hidden. They're going to be under a rock. So they're going to upturn a rock or a log and check out what's happening underneath. And then you very carefully put the log back down so you don't disturb their habitat too much. Got a slippery slide, and we've got a frog under it. A little bit of froth on our water. And now we're on to the next bag, and we are heading up into our tree section. So I think we've got a little spot for the hedgehog to hang out, plus some sunflower seeds for some noms hedgehog. I just love the little animals in this. They're so adorable. You know, other countries' animals are so much nicer than ours. The European animals, or as I think of this one as the Canadian animals, though we don't really have any moose or bears that are the big scary things, but the cute woodland animals, they're so cute. I've said animals too many times. I mean, we have snakes and crocs and drop bears and bunyips here in Australia. We definitely have all of those. So this sticker is the map of the whole area, nice and big and clear, and that goes on the front of our tree trunk. We're heading up to the next level. More, yeah, that goes on there. More foliage here. This one's going to have just a little bit of leaf sticking out over the map, and then some more mushrooms. So let's have a look at this list. We've got the reddish orange mushroom at the top with the tick, and then hold on, the magenta one. Which one's the magenta one? So the tall one seems like it's the reddish orange one, and the short one is the pink one. I think and the bottom one's obviously that one, which is okay, the little like buttony kind of mushroom. That one looks like it should be the top one, but it's too tall. Have they put the wrong colours on the mushrooms on the picture? Have I put the mushrooms the wrong way around? I feel as though something's gone awry here. I mean, you need the list to be really, really clear because you do not want to mess up your mushroom collecting. Look, I know that one's safe. The other two, I'm not so sure. I feel as though I need to swap the caps of the other two mushrooms to make them match the graphic. All right, so we've got our rock here, so you can lift that up and you can get your little bug badge by finding some more bugs under there. We've got so many hidden around the whole area. It's so cool. All right, we're up to the last bag. Oh, there's still so much to build. We're having so much fun. So this, I think, is going to be the top level of this. This little part of the treehouse is going to be a little bit lower. So here we have got our bug collecting station. So we've got our spot to put, if you watch the first part, this is... I'm delaying this. This is where we have our jar with our collected bugs, which is such a great printed piece. And we've got a bug over here. And that clip actually holds magnifying glass, and you can hold it at the right angle and look directly down and see the bug amplified, magnified. How good is that? What good design is that? So that goes over in the corner, so you can collect your badge if you've been collecting bugs and loving on them and popping them over here. And then maybe, I suppose, you put them back out in the habitat. There you go, Ollie. Ollie's going to check out the bugs. He's got to be safe there. None of them are going to jump up and bite him in the face, I hope. Let's attach this on the top. That's really hard to actually see, probably because I put Ollie in there and I really need to get my hands in and push down, but that's fine. It's fine. It looks secure. Then we put our roofing on correctly, like that, upwards, and put some tiling on. And then when we put the other side on, I discover that I've put the other one on incorrectly. It just needs to be one more stud lower, and then they meet nicely at the peak, and there's a little clip up there to hold the bug flag. But let's get our slippery slide on. Quick way to get down from the bug collecting, and you can send your bugs down the chute straight into the water, because bugs love water. If they're a water bug, probably most of these don't. So maybe you shouldn't send the bugs down there. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. We've got a ladder with some little round spotty bits on them. They could be like targets. There is actually an archery set to go with this, so I'm looking forward to building that. I don't think that this is for that though. So we have got our little ladder, and we've also got our pennant for the bug collecting station. So this goes over here, and you can actually make a little temporary wall with it by tilting it up, put our flag on, and you can see there are clips all over the place. So we've still got some stuff to add. This is not for our clips, this is another tree. So we need some more pine trees because we're obviously in a forest. So we're getting a nice selection. We're getting enough trees to fill this area out nicely. So this goes over here next to the slippery slide. Hopefully it's safe to go down without whapping into... Imagine if you go like get speed up on the first curve and you go straight into the pine tree. That's why it's there, to stop you from that happening. Hold on. To stop you from that happening. That wasn't words, but I'm pretty sure you understand. So let's get the top of the pine tree on, and I will hopefully make some coherent sense as we go along. So that goes on there. That looks so great. I love the pine tree design. So this now plugs in over here. Have I done something wrong? No, that's right. So it lines up. I just have to line it up at the back. Everybody's falling out of this treehouse. So fun. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm worried for Leo and his mushroom collecting chart. But apart from that, we're doing fine. And we have one more thing to add. Obviously you need a campfire to sit around, discuss which mushrooms are good and which ones you shouldn't be eating, having a double check of the colours and the size and the shape and all of that. So yeah, we've got no marshmallows for this, but you know what? Marshmallows are in every Lego Friends set for going over the campfire, so I'm so pleased that we actually don't. This is just a bit different. You can sit around, they can have a chat. Right, so we've got our seats, we've got our collapsing tree, and we can just pop Ollie over here, and Leo, I'm so concerned for him and his mushrooms. I mean, I like Leo. I don't want him to eat the wrong mushroom. That would be tragic. Oh, Jamila just knocked him up. No, there's not enough room in those seats for 2 people, and Leo's hair's falling off, so it's all gone down. Let's just stand up over here. And Aaliyah's already got her bug badge, but she's overachieving and finding every single bug on this island. Nice work. And don't eat the mushrooms. And we've still got these things to connect. So this actually goes over here as a walkway from one tree to another. And do you remember putting the flying fox? Actually, let's just demonstrate this. That's so cute. I love it. Or they can hang from it. They can use it as monkey bars. So we've got this clip up here for the zip line, which can either zip line out to the external area, which we built at the beginning, or it can zip line over to here. So you can go from one place to the other. I love the fact that you've got choices. This is so versatile. This has just been the most fun ever. Oh, that tree, that's in the way. The branch is in the way. It's fine. It slowed him down a little bit. I feel as though this might be a good time to change his face over though. Perfect. Leo's loving it. He left without his helmet on this occasion. And of course, Ollie is, these facial expressions is just priceless. I'm going to overutilize these. I just hope we're going to see more. They are so good. We need some for the girls too. They do have some shocked face versions, but they're just not as comical as these ones on Leo and Ollie. They're just so good. Hey, welcome back. We're heading back into the LEGO Friends Adventure Camp series with the cozy cabins where they're actually going to be sleeping while they're out doing their adventure camping and apparently doing some dirt bike riding. Gosh, I can't even speak. We're doing well. So we've got Paisley, Zach, and Sky, who's a new character in this set. I'm actually really excited to meet her because she looks really pinged off on the front cover. I'm just curious to know what has happened to make her so persnickety. I mean, being in the company of other teenagers for an extended period of time might be doing that. Anyway, all right, so 437 pieces in this set. It's $70 in Australia, $45 in the US, and thank you so much to LEGO for sending me this set. I'm just so appreciative of all the sets that get sent to me so I can build them with you guys on the channel. Oh my goodness, okay, we can see where it is on the map, so I'm gonna have to add a miniature version to my little LEGO map of Harlech City. Okay, see, we are meeting Sky first up. She has got high top like Vans or Converse boots. Very, very cute. I love the fact that these exist in LEGO form now. And her version of the camp t-shirt, it's got a little logo on the side. She's wearing a pair of overalls, which she has done some funky weird stuff with the straps. So, I mean, that'd be really hard to undo when you have to go to the bathroom really quickly, but it looks funky, you know, so that's all that matters, right? She's got the nougat skin tone, and oh, her face doesn't look as angry as it looks on the front cover. I don't know why I thought she was cross. But anyway, she's got pink hair, which is also very cool. I just love this character altogether. She looks so cohesive. It's a whole look, and she's rocking it. She looks fantastic. Okay, so we have also got a little bit of a build for her before we have a look at the other characters, which is oh my goodness. It's a marshmallow stick, but the top one's burnt. So she's not good at marshmallows. I love this as a detail. We've had marshmallows before, but we've never had burnt ones. So it's just like quirky element. And we've also got some s'mores, some buildable s'mores. I don't know why the top part of that isn't smooth. I feel as though it should be, but that's all right. You can't have everything. It's my motto in life. You can't have everything. So we got 2 s'mores. There are 3 characters, so someone's going to have to eat that burnt marshmallow. Now, we've also got Paisley. She's got a brand new colour scheme for her bottom here for the legs. She's got, new shoe colour. Oh, this is so adorable. I get so excited. Her shorts, she's got like little high shorts with a belt. Her t-shirt is also a different version, but with the camp logo on it. Got a looser neckline and little blue sleeves. This is just, I can't believe how excited I get by the fact that they all have different camp t-shirts. I love that so much. And we've also got Zach. He's got the same pants that we've seen before on him a lot, but he's also got an exclusive print for his, well, not print, but an exclusive style for his t-shirt with a higher little neckline and the logo right in the middle and teal sleeves. It's all, oh, they're so cute all together. We've also got a fox in this, but we're going to meet them in the very last bag because that's when they come. So because we've got a burnt marshmallow on a stick and we've got s'mores, obviously we're going to need a campfire. In this case, we've got a pit, like a fire pit, which is good because that's actually better for keeping the fire contained. We've got 3 little seats, cut off log bits, and they're all different with different little things coming out of them. So this one's got a leaf, this one's got oh no, this one's got like, so that one's got eyeballs, this one's got a flower, like it's got a like he loves me not pulled off little petals thing happening here. Is there a little bit of a camp romance going on here? I don't know, let's find out. And the campfire is the most filled out campfire that I think I've ever built in Lego before. It's really simple, but it looks so lush. Like it's a lush campfire. How is that even the thing? But apparently it is. So we've got 2 marshmallows on sticks over here that have not been burnt to a crisp. Extra char. And Paisley has got an instrument, which is not a guitar, but it's a lute, which is so weird. Why is she currently playing a lute? Is she going through her medieval era, maybe? I don't know. I love the fact that she'll pick up any old, stringed, strummy instrument and she'll give it a whirl. Let's stick her on this trunk better. There we go. She's on the seat. Sky's not paying attention to that marshmallow. It's done for. So we also have got some mountain bikes, but in this case, I think, well, maybe they are mountain bike riding, but I also think of these as dirt bikes. Is that really kind of no, I'm sure it's not just an Australian thing. Maybe because we have more dirt bike riding probably than mountain bike riding. I don't know. I'm babbling. So we've got 2 different coloured bikes here. We've also got helmets. They're not hats with hair, which makes me a little bit sad, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that would mean that you can't put them on anybody and make them look like that person. So it's fine. We got Paisley here with the turquoise one on, and she's going to do some, this is going to be a little bit out of her comfort zone, I think. But I think this is really, really absolutely in Sky's wheelhouse, pun intended. So she loves this mountain bike riding. This is what she's here for. She is absolutely killing it out there on the tracks. I love the fact that these bikes stand up on their own because the wheels are just wide enough. Perfection. Well done, Lego. I love this. All right, so we are building, it's called cozy cabins, right? So this is where they're going to be bunking down for the night. But if they're going to be bunking down for the night, they're also going to need to think about what they're going to be doing in the middle of the night when they have to go out and visit the toilet. So this is the toilet. They don't have to just dig a hole in the bush, which is cool. Look at this. Look at this. So did I mention a little bit of a camp romance? We've got Z plus S. Is that Zach and Sky? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, Zach, I feel as though Zach has a crush on Sky. I don't know if it's reciprocated. I don't know. Maybe it'll become revealed in the episodes. I feel as though he's going to have to work and get to know her really well. But I think they both really like mountain bike riding, so that's cool. They've got shared interests, which is always a good start for a friendship. Friendship is always a good start for a romance. So we've got our toilet in here. It certainly looks like a composting style toilet. It's not a lot of privacy in here. You've just got the little gated door. And yeah, if we had a setup like this here in Australia, there would 100% be a redback under the dunny seat. Hopefully the worst that they come across in the middle of the night is just a frog sharing the toilet with them with their little clammy feet. Arr, arr, arr. I love frogs. Probably not when I'm going to the bathroom though. Okay, so we've got a little spot off to the side where they can wash their hands, and we get a nice big buildable pine tree, really tall pine tree. I love the look of these. I hate putting them together because these little spiky, these new fern pieces are spiky on my fingers, but it all looks great in the end. That's what matters, right? So let's pop these up here on the top. So they're going to add a little bit of shade, few pine fronds down in the toilet, which you can sit on in the middle of the night. Okay, we're up to bag number 2, and this is where we get to start. Yeah, we get to start actually building the little cozy cabins. Are they cozy? I mean, does cozy mean that they're warm and friendly, or does cozy just mean small? We're about to find out. Let's see. I hope it's warm and friendly. Actually, I don't know that it's warm and friendly. It's open to the air, right? I've seen the picture on the front. It's like a little lean-to, so it's angled. All of everything gets in. You wouldn't be able to live like this in Australia. You would get eaten alive by mosquitoes and bugs and crocodiles and dingoes. I should be on the tourism board for Australia. Come to Australia. Okay, you might accidentally get killed. There's a song about that already. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we've got a sleeping bag in here with bicycles on. I got really distracted there. And we have also got a second sleeping bag here. So this one I'm pretty sure in yellow with the little hearts on it is Paisley's. So the other one is the girls' bunk down dormitory, I think. So the other one's going to be Sky's. So yeah, she is absolutely dead set, loves the biking so much, is obsessed with it. So that's where she and Zach are finding some common ground. There's a cup on the bedside table. There's not a lot in here. There's not a lot of room in here either. Feel like they should have their backpacks and stuff. I want to add more stuff in here, just like stuff, but there's really not a lot of room. So we're adding the incline up here now. I'm really struggling to get Sky in there on her sleeping bag. She doesn't fit in that space. So I think like I can't speak real good anymore. I think I need to move those sleeping bags around a bit. Maybe reconfigure them so she's not right up against the wall, because she doesn't fit. Her arm just keeps tossing her off the sleeping bag. That is not going to be a comfortable night's sleep. Okay, we have got our roofing going on now, all in the lovely shade of turquoise with its accent color. So this clips on here, and then that just, well, there's not even standing room here at the front. Now, if you remember from the Treehouse set, we have got collectibles in these. So for this one, it's campfire, making campfire badges is what we're working on. And looks like Paisley, because this is Paisley's book, it's got a big P on the front, that's how I can tell. And on the inside is another sticker which has got a little bit of music that she's learning for her alter ego, Layla. That's so cute. But she's got 2 badges. So do you double up on badges? Is she like a double campfire major? That's really cool. Is that even a thing? Oh, I'm sad for the other campers though. They don't have one. These hooks up here on the front, I don't know what we're supposed to be attaching to them. Maybe we can hang the bike up here. Oh, okay. So I should have just looked further on in the next bit of the instructions. So there's an axe up there for chopping the firewood up or scaring off the bears. Your choice. Okay, bag number 3 is the one that Zach comes in. Let's put him over here. He can be asking Paisley if she thinks that Sky likes him. And now Sky's turned up and now he's mortified because she's looking in his direction. It's all young love. It's also exciting and scary. Okay, now we need the sleeping quarters for the boys. At the moment, it's only Zach in this set, but we can bring in the boys from the other set and they can bunk down in here too. I'm going to assume it's 2 sleeping bags per little cabin. Gonna need more cabins, I think, if we're going to be bringing all of the Lego friends in. This is the same build as the other side, as the girls' side of the cabin. It's a little bit different with the little Technic pins off the side. Got some mushrooms over here. Still not sure which ones are edible. I am sure that the little ones are edible. Thank you, Leah's List. That one at least was clear, but I'm not eating any of the other ones with the coloured caps. No. So we've got a sleeping bag in turquoise colours, like a racing stripe thingy happening down the middle, and another sleeping bag. Oh, cool. Okay, another sleeping bag over here. Okay, so this is obviously unoccupied at the moment, or if it is, that's concerning. And we have got a sock, like dirty socks, bug spray, a compass on it. So this is the dumping bed. So Zach's in here by himself at the moment, so he's using the other bed as a dumping ground, which is what you do if there's another flat surface in your room. You definitely put stuff on it. Building up the sides like we did on the other one, just exactly the same. Obviously, they're a bit copy and paste, but that's how it is in a campsite. If you have dormitories, they're the same. You don't go around making them individual. That would just be silly. But we do have a little bit of an individual, just a bit of bling to this, in that this one has got yellow as its accent color on the roof and the other one has turquoise. So that's cool. They're not quite copy and paste. Oh, and this one's got a spider up in the roof. It's a redback, watch out. But it's not under the toilet seat, so that's okay. Just don't go licking it. I love the fact that they included that. I want to now put it in the bathroom. I will figure that out. Okay, off to the side with some little Technic pin, just the little outy bits of them to attach these wood stumpy bits so that you can actually store the bikes over here when they're not in use. I love the fact that they're going to be all nice and tidied up at the end of the day. Got a lamp over on this clip, but we still just have some nice empty clips, which is useful because we can put random stuff up there from other sets. You can't even sit up in bed here. It is for sleeping only. And we need our camp flag with the camp logo on it up. Oh, okay, so that one goes on the other hook too. And here's the red fox. It's the new reddish orange color. So cute. Look at his little mustache. So he can bunk down in there with Zach. can sleep with the smelly socks. So putting the bikes over here in the bike rack, they fit so beautifully, and the rubbery bits of the tires hold them, tires hold them in really nicely. Let's get this all configured, all set up. This is so fun. There's so many role-playing options in here. The loot is hilarious, and I don't understand it, but it's nice to have a variant on the guitar, I suppose. Okay, so the dirt bikes are a really big feature of this, so let's get these guys out here racing around. Oh, Paisley's still here just working on her badges. There's actually a third spare one in the bag, so she can get 3 by the end of this episode. You watch. She's falling over. As long as she doesn't fall over with her face in the fire, she'll be fine. Okay, this is so fun. I'm loving the adventure camp set so much. They bring me nostalgia of something that I've never actually experienced. Only camps that I've read about. It's like the perfect camp in Lego form. Hey, welcome back. We're going to build another Lego Friends set today. This one's the Adventure Camp Water Sports set. This one is one of 4. Is it 4 in the Adventure Camp series? They're so cute. They're so nostalgic. Like, I get nostalgic for camps. Like these summer camps that I've never been on because our summer here in Australia is ridiculously hot. So yeah, we certainly don't camp like this. But there's like the camps of yesteryear. That's how it feels to me anyway. So we've got, well, actually, so this is the water sports one. We've got another little token to collect for our badge collection. The only one we don't have after this one is the archery. So we're almost done with the adventure camp set. It's very exciting. Okay, details for the set. There are 628 pieces. It's $100 here in Australia, $70 in the US. And thank you so much to Lego for sending this to me. I appreciate it so much. I'm so looking forward to building it with all of you. So we got 5 bags. There's 5 bags, 6 bags. Got a bag of extra spare bits. Cool, nice stickers. I love the stickers. I really like the stickers. They add so many details. And in the instruction book, we get to see where this is situated on the Heart Lake City map. So I'm definitely going to make a miniature version and add it to mine. All right, so characters included in here. There are 3 of them, and they're all core Lego Friends peeps. So we've got Autumn, and this is the first time we've seen her in the Adventure Camp t-shirt. So this is her incarnation of the t-shirt. I just love that they are all different. It's so cool. So she's got the sleeveless version, and she has got, she's got hat with hair combo. Nice. This is a nice little bit of a difference for Autumn, because normally we just see her with her hair, but this is the right colored hair for her under the hat. And she's also got her bionic arm, which is very, very handy because that was not a deliberate pun, but it worked out nicely. So this is gonna be helpful so that she can, it's gonna make everything a lot easier for her. So she's gonna be able to kayak and, well, whatever else we're gonna be doing on this water sports camp. She's got a compass, so she is in charge of navigation. Wow, this is exciting. So we've got Autumn. We have got Leanne, who is wearing the pants piece from the soccer team, I think. Was it the soccer team? There's two different colored sports teams from previous sets, but they work really nicely for her. And her top, which is the first time we've seen this Adventure Camp style logo before. So she's got a little tie in the front, but I'm just looking, there's a point in the middle of both the front and the back of the white where it looks as though that's where the paint comes. I don't know. It needs another layer of paint, this white. It's just a little bit transparent, just like a little bit, so it's not like a good solid white. And yeah, there's a hole in the front and the back. A little pinpoint hole, but I can see it, so it's annoying. But I'll move past. Okay. And we've also got Zach, who we saw in the Cozy Cabin set. So we've already seen his shirt. I just adore. I've said it before. I adore the fact that they all have different styles of t-shirts, but with the logo on it and in different places. It's so good. It's so good. The designers could have just cut and pasted it, and they didn't. So, or copy paste. We've also got a bear. We haven't seen the bear mold for ages. So this got a brand new print, and we're going to have the bear in this set, but they're going to treat it with, the utmost respect. It's a black bear, and you don't go up to it and grab its little cheeks and go, oh, no, even if it's really cute. Okay, so first bag, we've got Autumn, and so she has got an oar with pink ends. Pink ends, I love that. Is that new, that color? I don't know. I'm going to have to go and look it up. But oh my goodness, I love it. So she's navigating, and she's busy oaring. What do you call it? Paddling. And is that what she actually call it? I don't know. And she obviously needs a safety vest because she's going to be out on the water, and it's going to be some whitewater rafting maybe because she's got a helmet on. And we've got a light lavender kayak, brand new in this color. I love it. And there's a little like notch on the end end where you can attach stuff to it. I think we're going to see a camera in this set, and we're going to be able to put it on the end, and that way they can, get some footage of their adventures and share it online. Because if you don't put it online, did you really actually do it? Nobody knows. All right, so we have got 2 kayaks. We got an orangey yellow one and the purple one. I love it. And now we are putting together the actual adventure camp base station. So it's water, so we obviously need a large amount of watery offset parts here, so we're going to see that happening. And a coral-coloured frog! I see all these different coloured frogs, and my first thought is, that looks so poisonous, do not lick it. Do people go around immediately thinking, I shouldn't lick that frog? Is that your first thought when you see a frog? I don't know why it's my first thought. I think there's something wrong with me. I am sure there's something wrong with me. So over here we've got this little kind of platform that tilts down. You've got a moving mechanism at the back which tilts it up and will push things out onto the water. And these little struts are going to, they look so good. So they're an upward angle strut, and we have 2 sets of them times 2, and they are to actually hold the kayaks when they're not in use. It's the kayak storage. And this is the instruction. Yeah, okay, so when it's orange, get your little oar ready, and when it's green, tip up ready to go whee out onto the water. It's a kayak eject system. Perfect. Okay, right, so we've also got some trophies over here on the side. I'm assuming they're trophies. We'll find out as we go along. Maybe they're little board game tokens. Who knows? I don't know what's going to be on that side. But they're gold. Yeah, okay, so there's another trophy. So I think I'm pretty safe with betting the trophies. So let's give this a whirl. Let's get Autumn in here. Her oar is ready. Paddle's ready to go. And then eject into the water, and she can paddle off. All right, I just have to do this a few more times. It's not a massively fast eject, which is good. You want to actually no fast eject would be really fun. I was thinking. Okay, bag number 2, we get another part of the water sports structure, and this is a fridge or maybe a storage locker or a food locker kind of thing. And in it we've got a banana, and some cookies. And down the bottom, we have got a protein bar, a trail mix bar. Okay, so yeah, snacks. It's a healthy snack cupboard. And over here is a little bench kind of thing with a hingy angled thing. Everything's things, really, until they become not things. Okay, so this is the little computer screen kind of thing, so you can check out your equipment. So checking out the safety vest. Nice. Do you have to check out the bananas, or are they just free for snacking? I'm gonna guess they're free for snacking. I hope they're free for snacking, because I think this is like an all-inclusive adventure camp, right? I'm assuming. And on the front, you've got the letterbox home. And I love this new printed piece, which we already saw in the castle bed and breakfast. It's so good. It's so nice to have a new letter piece. It's really cool. Okay. On the inside, there we go. See, I told you we were gonna have a camera, so we can use that camera. We can check the camera out and pop it on the front of the kayak and take some nice footage. And this shows you that you have got a time limit for how long you take the kayak out for, I suppose. This is the front checkout windowy thing, and on the side is a little, don't know. I'll find out as we go along. So we got some more forward-facing studs. We've got our door going on here. Love the yellow door frame. It's so cheerful. I just love it all. And sunscreen, very, very important, like at all times. It's always important to have sunscreen on. Oh, this is for 11. So this is everything. So you've got your safety vest. You can check out your navigation, your compass, sunscreen, medical kit, and sunshine. What's the bottom bit? What is the bottom bit for? For this, like the sun behind the clouds? I don't know. And this over here is our little jetty out onto the water, and there's a spinny bit at the front of it, and there's actually also, well, we'll see as we go, because I can tell from that black 4x1 that has got a hole on it that you can actually projectile things from this. So you've got this round like big thing, which I think is supposed to be like, I'm trying to get it to flip out. But it's like, it's definitely a projectile. I think the intention is for it to be like a skipping stone, so you can skip stones across the water quite fast, but you can also use it as a projectile to slow your Just so you can pin us down on the kayaks. So maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe it's just a skipping stone. It's a fun skipping stone feature, everybody. Or you can use it to hit your enemies. Okay, we've got on the front we've got some reeds and we've got our little lotus flower. We've also got a spare oar attached to the front. There's also another hook there that we can put another paddle onto. And I love this print for the mat that's just on the inside. It's really rustic. It's absolutely perfect for this. And this picture, oh, okay, so Autumn and Leanne have won a cup. They've won the cup, the trophy. Okay, bag number 3. This is all going really swimmingly. So this is the bag that Leanne is supposed to come in. I just got her out early on so that we could have a look at the beginning. She's got a paintbrush with some blue paint on it. And I kind of assumed that we were going to have something that she's going to be painting on, but no, this is like a raft that she and Autumn have built together, I reckon. And they can take this one out where wet water rafting too. This will be super fun. They can check out their skills. So there are purple oars on either side of this. That's such a cute addition. I love that, as well as the kayaks. That's really good. And yeah, I reckon maybe they even used their axes to cut down some trees in the forest and they had to make it from scratch. Who knows? Okay, inside we've got a couple of what do you call them things? Flippers for the water and 3 water bottles. That's good because there are 3 people in here. And this is, I don't know what it is. It's going to be situated underneath the trophy. So maybe is it like a miniature version of the kayaks? I think that's what it is, like a little model kayak. I like that. That's really cute. And this here is, okay, so we've got a little stick here for storing, that's really smart, for storing the safety vests on, and there's room at we've got a couple more we can put on there too. I thought that was going to be a ladder, but no, this is also for storing all of the helmets. I just love the fact there's somewhere to store everything. There's nothing free floating on this. None of the accessories are just kind of how's your father all over the place. There's a space for everything. That's so good. I love everything to have a spot. And oh my goodness, on the actual veranda, they've got little pictures of all of the animals that you can see out here that have been included in the sets too. So we've got a raccoon. We'll see what the other ones are as they go on, but there's definitely a raccoon in the archery set, which we haven't built yet. So this is what Leanne is busy painting. So this is the little painting section up here. I reckon we could, use that hook at the back to store another paintbrush. Actually, paintbrush is supposed to go in there. That's right, storage is good. And this is her palette, so she's got the primary color so she can do mixing. And let's pop her up here because, I mean, she's had enough whitewater rafting on their makeshift raft. Leave Autumn to navigate that on her own. Good luck trying to do a 2-person raft with one. It's not so easy. She'll be fine. We'll check back in later. So this is the sign for the top with the new pennant piece, which is so cool. I mean, it's a proper isosceles triangle. Oh, I love it. It's gonna be so useful for so many things. And down here is another little little jetty thing, but this is where they can have a rinse off after they've been in the water. Now they can wash all the sludge off, or if it's salt water you wash the salt off, but yeah, maybe I don't feel like it's salt water if we've got reeds and flowers growing in it. But yeah, rinsing off afterwards. And this is a brand new print for the life preserver. That looks so nice. Oh, that's so nice to have a new print. We've had the old one for so long. And on the jetty, the storage spots. So you can put some tools over in that one. And let's just eject Autumn for a moment because we're gonna move some things, put some things away. So we'll check the compass back into the storage section, and we're up to the next bag number 4. So this is the bag that Zach is supposed to come in. Zach, as an accessory, gets binoculars, which I'm trying to put on. I'm going to put them on so I can actually look. Kind of that's the best of a bad bunch. So he can be on lookout, or it could be bird watching. I mean, you can do what you want with your spare time. There's so many good birds in the water, especially in like wetlands. So good. Okay, this looks like the first aid section. So we've got a syringe, we've got a bandage. So let's get Zach out to model this for us. We won't get him to try out the syringe, maybe later. And this is a window for the side. Pretty sure, the windows match the other adventure camp structure, I think. So this will go very nicely with it. Got our medical kit here attached onto the hook, which you can also angle a little bit, which is cool. And there's a storage box on the top. And we had one of them too in the main treehouse, which had Aaliyah's book in it. So I reckon we're going to be putting the book in for collecting the badge. Here we go. Here's the book. We've collected our canoe badge. And on the front, this shows us who it belongs to. So this one's Leanne's because it's got a big L on it and it's got some of her artwork on the bottom. I love that her artwork is really, really personalizable to her. You can exactly tell whose book this is. Okay, on the floor of the building here, we've built a mat. We built a mat. I love that. Out of little circles and stripes. Ah, it's so nice. And then we've got some spots on the wall, and these are actually the paddles and the ping pong ball. Hold on, did that come out correctly? The ping pong ball. Whoa, the puzzles were real hard. For our ping pong table, a table tennis table to play table tennis on the table. Why is that so hard? This is so cool though. So we've got this on here. I think this is, actually I'm going to just straighten this up. We'll try and get the bubble out of it. On the side, I don't even know how I got a bubble in it. It was so small. And this attaches on to those little jumper points, but it's going to be really easy to pop it out too. And you can pop the paddles out as well, and they can play ping pong. Oh, this is so much fun. And up here on this section, what else do we have room for? I mean, we would still kind of have to make a habitat for the bear, but I don't think the bear's going to exist up here on the roof lookouty section. So this goes up here on top of our shoppy kind of section, and then we're up to bag number 5. So bag number 5 gives us some more of our railings along here, and here we get the other characters aka the animals. So we've got the beaver, which was new. We've got, what's that? I think it's a fox, because there was a fox in the cozy cabins, and we've got an owl. Oh, that's really nice. And then over here we've got the main logo, and just to make it really extra special, it gets a little salute of oars over the top of it. And this is our sign to the painting section. It matches in with the style of the signs in the other sets as well. That's really nice, and a little token butterfly. Oh, and then we just need a tiny bit of roof line, got a bit of tiling going on it, there's a little bit of greenery. Yeah, now so this just goes up here, and then in the space next to it there's a megaphone and a couple of seats, so you can sit up there and you can shout at the people really loudly who are out on the water, ruin the serenity completely. And this is a buildable fishing rod. I mean, Lego actually has a fixed mold fishing rod, but the fact we've just built one is so cool. And a water blaster, so you can have some fun water sports as well. Actually, is that a water sport? Not really. You've got the skipping stones, aka projectiles, that your friends, and you've got a water gun. So yeah, heaps of fun to happen here. You'll find out who your friends are by the end of this camp. This is an extra little section, which is it's for the bear, because you've got a fish swimming upstream, so the salmon jumping upstream. It's salmon season. So the bear's got a little pedestal there, ready to reach down and scoop the salmons out. The salmons, actually, that's not the plural, the salmon. And you can actually plug it in on the side here of the building, which seems a little bit like a weird place, but I love it because there's a beehive over there and bees going up the wall. Oh my gosh, but you can detach it. We'll do that in a moment. And you can pop him out in the, like on an island in the middle, or just in a different section of the woods. And this is a nice big pine tree. And when we flip it up, I'm trying to figure out, this actually attaches to the hooks on the front. So it just hooks on, and that's a really clever way to build a pine tree, and to attach it actually onto the building rather than onto the bottom part of the structure. And this is going to be the tippy top of the pine tree. And it's got a purple butterfly. Is that a new colour for the butterfly? It's not a common one, or is it? I don't know. I know we've got the yellow one a lot. I have to look up whether the purple, I haven't seen the purple one very much. So let's pop our bear over here in the woods, and floating out in the middle of the river. Actually, no, if we can attach, let's have a look at everything first. So we've got, so many things, so many play options at the back, but everything's so tidily sorted away. Everything has a place. That makes me so happy. And if we pop Autumn in the kayak, you can actually put this camera on the front, and you can, she can paddle along and she can film herself if she wants to, or she can turn the little camera around and film nature as she's going down the river. Oh, this was so much fun. There's so much more in this set than you would notice just looking at the box. Today we're going to build the last of the adventure camp. Yeah, the sub-theme. This one's the archery range. This is the only set that Nova comes in, which is kind of, not kind of cool, it is cool. And this is going to complete our collection of little tokens here. So we've got all the rest. We've just got to get the archery badge, and then we can sew them all onto our vests, and that would be really super cool. Or is that cool? Or we just collect them in our notebooks like they're doing in the actual sets. So there are 157 pieces in this set. It's $25 here in Australia, $50 in the US. We have got 4 numbered bags, but there's not a lot. There's not a heap of pieces in each bag. Got our stickers, we've got our instruction book, and where is this situated in Heart Lake City? Well, it's near the rest of the Adventure Camp sets, which makes absolutely perfect sense. So let's have a look at the characters who are included in here. So we've got 2 and we've got an animal. So we have got Autumn, and we just saw her on Friday. So yeah, she was in the water sports one. She had hat with hair combo. Oh, hold on, before we put her head on, we're going to give her bionic arm so that she can be involved. I mean, it's going to make it so much easier to pull a bow, right? I love the fact that the first wrist articulated mini doll. Thank you very much. And so yeah, she's got the face that we're used to, the face print, and she's got her normal hair, but we do get an alternate expression where she is squinting down the line of lining that bow up. Yeah, no, lining the arrow up. Yeah. I know so much about archery. I totally watched it at the Olympic Games. But this is such a great alternate face. She's focused. You've got the little lips going up sideways. And we've got this bow piece, which is brand new to me, but it has been in a couple of other sets. So it's a reasonably new mold, and it actually has got a projectile function by the look of it. So we've got these new bow pieces. No, arrows. Why am I mixing up bows and arrows today? So we've got these yellow arrows. But you have to actually push it in until you hear it go click. That actually says the instructions, which is good, because otherwise I would have been going, why are they falling out? And so if we just push it at the back, let's see what hold on. It's hard to do with one hand. Let's try again. And it goes, okay. It kind of projectiles. It doesn't have a whole heap of force behind it, but I mean, it is a pointy object, so that's probably best that it doesn't. Let's try again. Okay, it feels underwhelming when you do it, but as a projectile, it doesn't go too badly too far. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, you've seen it. You can make your own judgment calls. And we've also got Nova. She's wearing skies pants and shoes, but she does have a brand new, her own incarnation of the camp t-shirt with a blue hoodie over the top. Is it a hoodie if it zips up the front? Maybe. It's got a hood on the back. Blue. It's purple. It's Sunday. Forgive me. I have got no words. I'm broken. So we've got Nova. She's completely dressed in whatever colour she's in, and she has now got her archery badge. Yeah. This is very exciting. I love having all these badges. I love collectibles. And we've also got a bin panda. We've got our little raccoon. So cute. Actually, guys call them trash pandas, whereas we call ibises bin chickens, which is why I get so confused. I'm so easily confused. I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, I try and keep it under wraps. I keep it real down low, but yeah. Easily confused, guys. So confused. Right, so let's find out what we're doing here. I can follow instructions though, so I've got that in my favour. This is our flag for this particular event. So a pennant, which will be popped on the side here on this hook. And then we've got a crate, and we got some nice token little bits of greenery, some pretty purple flowers. And on our sticker, it's the scoreboard. And on here, we can see that Nova is winning at 21. Then we got Autumn at 16, Leanne at 15, and Ollie at 12. And we got an extra, we can pop the extra arrows in here, and there's a little clip on the side for you to store the bow when it is not in use. How was that? Okay. All right. So we've got our little storagey section with our scoreboard. Now we need the actual archery range thing. So if it says range, right, you assume that there's going to be a little bit of space, and you're going to have some sort of measuring system so you can figure out how far it's going to go. We're up to bag number 2. So let's see how this goes together. So we've got these different 2x2 little jumper stud things in different colours. Quite rainbowy, is very nice. And then in front of them, we're making some little grass mounds. That's very cute. I mean, I like it. I like a bit of order. And we've got the mushrooms. These are the mushrooms that Leo has got the instructions for. He knows which ones are fine. You know, maybe don't eat them though. So this is our target, and this goes on that. Oh, and the little green lumps are just holding it up just enough. So let's give it a whirl. Let's get Autumn in with the bow, and then so this is a really close target, which is actually harder to hit because we have to angle it right down. And then when you hit it, it goes back, and then you can move it further back along and see how you go. And yeah, that's really clever. This is very clever. I love a little play function. Okay, we're up to bag number 3. This is the one that Nova's supposed to come in. So now she gets her notebook, which she can collect her badges in. So we've got another one of these little bow and arrow tokens. I was just realizing that we don't have enough tokens for everybody, like all of the friends, to get one of each, like to collect one for each of the activities. Just me, I get one for each of the activities. And in here, she's actually sketched out an equation to figure out the projectile traction stuff. Yeah. She's very smart. I am not. Okay, so we've got Nova's little N on the front and some circuity board kind of icons. That's really cool that she's done a little bit of she's done some mathing inside that exercise book. She's really keen to win. I think we've seen that from the episodes that she's quite a competitor. So we attach this around here, around the back, and then we use these pieces to cement them nicely together. And then we're making a red and white striped blanket, like a picnic blanket maybe? I'm going to assume it's a picnic blanket because it's a classic colour scheme for a picnic blanket. Oh, I love this. Oh, they're going to have a little picnic out here when they're not busy trying to shoot each other with the bow and arrow. Got a lantern for just in case they're going out when it's a bit dark. We've got our trash panda, I was going to say bin again, trash panda hanging out here waiting for us to finish our peanut butter and jam sandwiches. Yum, 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 yum. Look at him. He's pretending that he's not interested, but he'll be right in them when we look away. And we've got our water bottle. Actually, just one water bottle here. Interesting, because in the other sets, everybody had a water bottle allocated to them. There were enough water bottles for each character. So interesting we only get one in here. Maybe Autumn has to bring hers from the other set. That makes sense. Now we've got a pine tree to build, and then I think we're pretty much done. It's only a little set, but it's got so much detail in it. It's got so many fun ways to play in it as well. So we've got this bit to go on the top, and then, no, that's not the top. This is the bit to the tippity top. We just put our little triangle-y bit on, and then we're good. Then we've got a really nice pine tree, and now we do have, I thought there was space for a seat, so this might be, no, that goes really beautifully spaced on there. So this is the Adventure Camp logo, so this is kind of like our entryway to the archery range. So you don't want to be on the range when people are firing. So it's nice to have a designated area where it's range and designated area where it's picnic time. And look, the raccoon is straight into those sandwiches. This is such a fun set. It's little, it's affordable. I like that. And I mean, if you can get it on sale, it's going to be even more affordable. And there are so many play elements in it and so many details. Check it out. Do you reckon like Nova's going to give her a little boop with the badge and make her mess? I think she might. I don't think she plays fair. Hey, so while I was building the LEGO Friends Adventure Camp series, I noted that every single character in there has their own version of the camp t-shirt, which I just thought was amazing. The designers could have just copy-pasted these and given everybody exactly the same t-shirt, but they didn't. They each have their own individual style. So I thought because I've got them all, I'll have a look at them all together in one video because they just look so cool, all bunched up together. So here's Leanne. Leanne has got her, it's a t-shirt with a little camp logo on one side and tie up at the front. Autumn has got the same design but with a big logo in the middle and it's sleeveless, got little orange bits on the top. Paisley's got hers tucked like into Harry High pants, which is very cute. It's got printing on the torso for the top of her pants, and she's got blue sleeves. It's like a looser neck t-shirt as well with the big logo on the front. Aaliyah has got the same big logo in the middle, but she's got a little badge up on her shoulder. She's got blue sleeves, blue collar, and she's also got the belt from the top of her shorts printed on the bottom of her torso piece. All of these variant on the same theme. How cool is this? And Nova is wearing, she could possibly be wearing the same t-shirt as Aaliyah, but she has got, she's wearing a purple hoodie over the top. Is it still a hoodie if you can, it's a hood at the back, if you can unzip it at the front. Anyway, and the backs obviously suit, I can't see half of their backs because their hairs are in the way. Their hair is in the way. And Autumn doesn't get any printing on the back yet because of her unique torso piece. All right, so let's have a look at the boys. Leo has got, big logo, dark blue collar still, but he has got short turquoise sleeves. So it's like they all brought their own t-shirts to camp and screen printed them as one of the activities. That's what's happening in my mind canon here, my head canon. Ollie has got the best face print ever, but also he's got possibly, no, I reckon it's the same t-shirt underneath as Aaliyah's, but he's got a denim vest over the top. And oh, hold on, this is the same. Okay, so Zach has got the same print and the same color scheme as Leo has. I kind of imagine that he forgot to bring his shirt and he's had to borrow one of Leo's. Maybe, I don't know. What do you thing. But I mean, if you have these two characters, you don't have two identical pieces because they have different skin tones. So every single one of these is different, even though if they're the same print. And Sky, oh my gosh, as a subsidiary character, she's just got the best outfit. So she's got overalls with a crazy amount of very cool like lacing up happening here every time. The adult in me goes, it's going to take forever to undo that when you need to go to the bathroom. But yeah, so she's got a little t-shirt underneath with the logo on the side. Oh, Jamila, I think this is the same t-shirt as Autumn's, but once again, different skin tones. So we are not duplicating, we're not duplicating torso pieces. How awesome is this? Just having a look at the back. Oh, the colour goes all the way around the back on hers. And yeah, Autumn doesn't have any printing on the back. Isn't this amazing? It's just blowing my mind how unique each of these characters are being made. And it's almost, it's like getting a school uniform. Oh, hold on, I should stop. I'll stop going off on my tangent because we've still got to look at Jonathan. So Jonathan is Paisley's dad, and he has got the variant with the little logo on the side. He's got white sleeves though, got the dark blue collar line as well. Collar line? Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. So it's the same t-shirt look as Leanne's, but Leanne's got a little tie up the front. She's personalised hers, and Jonathan has obviously got his camp leader whistle, and it's a male torso with the built-up shoulders. So holy moly, every single one of these is different. What was I saying about schools? Oh yeah, remember when we got the school and we had Olivia and I think it was Julian? They were the only two who were actually in uniform and everyone else didn't get one, so it was a bit hard to take them all off to school and make them look uniform. But in this, they've all got their camp uniform, but with their individual character, unique elements and styles. I just love this so much. It just shows how much care and thought the LEGO Friends designers put into creating every single one of their characters, every single one of the designs for the outfits. It's just mind-blowing for me. It's just the little details and the details. Details are what make something. And these are so detailed. That's why I love mini dolls. All right. Okay. It's the end of the video. It's the time where I ask for your thoughts. Pop them down in the comments and do all the things. Check back in because I've got other stuff coming up. So many sets to build. Oh my goodness. I've just ordered the Nightmare Before Christmas set. So I'm very excited. Roll on Halloween. All right. I'll see you again soon. Bye.